Your body language will often speak louder than your words. So it's important to pay attention to the messages you're sending through nonverbal cues during interviews, during meetings, during any sort of interaction. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. People hire me for no BS career and coaching advice globally because I make things easier for people. That can be with a job search, hiring more effectively, managing and leading better, dealing with workplace issues, a whole gamut of things for you and your career. So I thought I would just outline some of the things your body language is telling people, just so you're aware of it. If you need to correct it, you're now conscious of it, okay? So the first thing is with eye contact. Eye contact will demonstrate confidence and interest. Now, you can be too intense with your eye contact. Or, of course, you can make no eye contact, which is an expression of disinterest or perhaps even untrustworthiness. I don't think people think in terms of untrustworthiness. I think they're not paying attention is the way they interpret it, and thus what they're saying to you is unimportant. And since they're hiring you, they're running a meeting, you don't care enough to pay attention. Posture is the second thing. Sitting or standing up straight shows confidence and attentiveness, while slouching or fidgeting can make you seem nervous or uninterested. Facial expressions. Smiling will indicate self-confidence. Nodding will show that you're in agreement with what's being said. Frowning or scowling can turn people off. And you certainly don't want to turn off a potential employer. You certainly don't want to turn off a manager or director, a senior professional, or even a colleague for that matter. Hand gestures can help you emphasize your points, but you can overdo them. Too much flailing of your hands can be seen as being aggressive. It can also show nervousness. Pay attention to your breathing is number 5. Rapid or shallow breathing can be a sign of nervousness. Slow breathing can indicate relaxation and confidence. Taking a few deep breaths can help you calm your nerves before an interview, before a meeting, and keep you centered. Next, your tone of voice. Being too loud, or too soft for that matter, communicates the wrong thing. Being clear and at a reasonable volume is what you're aiming for. Leaning forward. Leaning forward slightly during an interview can be very powerful. It communicates your interest and engagement with the conversation. It shows that you care. You're actively listening and invested in the conversation. Number 8, fidgeting or touching your face or your hair, which I obviously can't do, can be distracting and take away from your conversation. Lastly, personal space. And this is a funny one to bring up because I always remember the Seinfeld episode of The Close Talker. If you haven't seen it, I'm sure it's on Amazon or you can watch it on YouTube in some form. But pay attention to how close you stand or sit to someone because invading personal space can be aggressive, disrespectful, and keeping too much distance is a problem too. In U.S. culture, there's a certain distance that people find acceptable. You know it instinctively, and when you cross over that line or step way away from it, it's a problem. To sum up, mastering body language cues like leaning forward, like creating a positive impression with how you express yourself, increases your chances of success in a job search, in interviews, and in meetings and other professional situations. I hope you found this helpful. I'm Jeff Altman. My website is thebiggamehunter.us. Go to the blog and go exploring. There's a lot there that will help you. In addition, you can schedule time for one-on-one coaching, a free discovery call to evaluate me for coaching. If you have questions, you schedule time for trusted advisor services. where we spend a half hour with me answering your questions. You can find out about my video courses, books, and guides. There's a lot at the website to help you, including the blog, which is fabulous. Thousands of posts that are completely searchable on different topics. Lastly, connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/IN/the big game hunter. Have a terrific day, and most importantly, be great.